The world is a big place. I, however, am stuck. Here. At home. In quarantine. I'm not alone. It's been about a year, in case you've been living under a rock, since the COVID-19 pandemic wrapped its germy tentacles around our planet.
Injection.
Leaving us all stuck inside. In any case, I want this out there. Again, quarantine. But I still want to explore. The only question is how. I've read all my books, and YouTube is not much of an option. So I started combing Wikipedia. Apparently, every file here, every photo of Dave winning his next award,
What a treasure!
every headline about the Great Molasses Flood, over 71 million files, most of them completely useless and totally fascinating. They're all hosted here on Wikimedia Commons. Anyone can upload songs, selfies, silent films, and whatever else they want the world to see. The Commons is organized by categories, but not very well. You never know quite where you'll end up. It's easy to fall down the rabbit hole.
Ma'am, did you get any strange people in here late at night?
Yes, we do.
Start looking for one thing, and you'll end up somewhere completely different.
The Ensign 47-seater will be the largest craft in the world, capable of flying at over 200 miles per hour, supporting a restaurant service, and making the journey to Paris in 1 hour.
These files are about as wide-ranging as can be, from the very small to the very large. But they all have one thing in common.
Get it? Common? Like the thing the video's about?
They all have one thing in common. Every file on Wikimedia is free to use. If I want to use footage from 1987 of a Florida 7-Eleven at 3 in the morning,
I used to get Swiss cheese and it doesn't get soggy because the milk goes right through the little hole.
I have every right to do so. That means, hypothetically, if I really wanted to suffer, I could, for free, make a film entirely out of videos, images, and audio clips from Wikimedia Commons. What a terrible idea. Anyway, this is a film made entirely of videos, images, and audio clips from Wikimedia Commons. I've now spent hours, days, weeks submerged in public service announcements.
Holy breaking and entering! It's Batgirl!
It's the federal equal pay law.
Holy act of Congress!
Festivals, hens, and home movies, diving deeper and deeper, always finding more. And at a certain point I stopped and turned upwards, and watching hundreds, thousands of tiny bubbles ascending above me, it struck me how grand a place were these commons, how clear a picture in all their fragmentation they paint of our planet. Emerging from those briny depths, I couldn't help but think of Carl Sagan and his pale blue dot. Astronauts, he says, see the Earth differently, having been in space.
I mean, it's really humbling.
How fragile our Earth looks. I remember looking out the window for the first time.
There's just a thin layer of atmosphere that all of humanity is living in, and outside of that is space.
And I could not believe how thin it was, how thin our whole atmosphere is.
Every experience you've ever had, every person you've ever known is down on that little blue marble.
How small it all seems from so far away. How precious. How fragile. How foolish are riches. How trite are disagreements. Stepping back from the commons, I saw I had found a similar sort of sweeping summation of the planet Earth, a smorgasbord stripped of order and context, a veritable grab bag of the human experience. The aggregate of everything witnessed, everything seen up close, and everything glimpsed from far, far away. Every sunrise and every sunset, every forest burned and every hill bulldozed, every rocket launched and every wreckage combed, every hunter fed and every great escape, every bedtime story, every lie and every truth, every mile walked, biked, flown, every donut ever made, every war waged, and every wave washed ashore. It all happened here, on this tiny speck in a ray of cosmic light. From out here, a few things are wholly evident. The improbable, wondrous defiance of humankind, the worth of this world, and our imperative to nurture and respect this pale blue dot, our only refuge, our only home, in this sun-striped vastness of space.